And yeah, we're back with another YouTube video. Time to talk about Raw, SmackDown, and NXT, NXT UK 205 as well, of course. Hmm. So, what are my initial thoughts on Raw? Hmm. It was all right. They did a whole bunch of 2 out of 3s and eliminations just so they don't have to wrestle during the commercial breaks because Vince McMahon doesn't want any wrestling during his commercial breaks. So there you go. First, we had Seth and Becky come out. Seth celebrating the fact that he's still Universal Champ. Becky doing the same with the women's title. And Baron and Lacey come out. Basically, we get Baron and Lacey against Beth, Becky and Seth. Sorry. Um, so yeah, two mixed tag. So winner take all. So whichever team wins gets the titles. So essentially, we have another. What was it? Maria situation or whatever woman wrestler that was. No, Kelly, where Kelly teamed up with Edge in that I don't know what was it, what was it, what it was, tag team handicap or something like that. I don't know. Where Kelly technically defended the world title. So we have another one of those situations, but it's Becky Lynch defending the Universal title now, technically. Then we had the Revival, Daniel Bryan and Eric Rowan versus the Usos and New Day in an elimination tag match. Basically, one member of the team gets eliminated, then they all go to the back. So Daniel Bryan and Eric Rowan get eliminated first with interference from the Revival because they were like, "Oh, Daniel Bryan's getting cheered. Let's get him out of here." So yeah, they get eliminated by New Day, and then New Day get eliminated by the Revival, and then the Usos eliminate the Revival. So Usos and New Day win. So there you go. It was a it was a good match. Like what was this match? Maybe 10 minutes or so. Could have been. I don't know. But yeah, it was good. Miz TV segment with R-Truth and Carmella. Miz says for the duration of the interview, the 24/7 title can't be defended or cashed in on, essentially, as well. So then we have R-Truth come out there talking about whatever he's talking about, calling the 24/7 championship the TV European title. And that was just like, R-Truth, the comedy. Anyway, then we have Drake Maverick come out there and say, I want to win back the love of my life. Carmella is assuming that he's talking about his wife. He's like, oh, come on, Truth wants to win back his wife. He's like, no, talking about 24/7 time. Like, oh, well, okay. Comedy wise, or storyline wise, we're supposed to believe that Drake Maverick cares more about a championship than he does his wife. But it is what it is, I guess. Roman versus Shane and Drew. Undertaker comes up to make the save. This match was meh, I guess. But hey, Undertaker on Raw. Whoa, surprise. Undertaker and Roman versus Drew and Shane at Extreme Rules. Undertaker wants to redeem himself from that Saudi Arabia match, which you guys know I talked about. Backlog of YouTube. You guys can go look for it if you want to. I'm not bringing it up again. Bobby Lashley and Braun Strowman tug of war. Skip. I don't even care. Braun won. Lashley beat him up. Next. We done get stuck. Move on. Let me stop before I get a copyright. Viking Raiders versus Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. Viking Raiders win. AJ told them to win backstage. Of course, Gallows and Anderson, he told to win backstage. Of course they didn't. And then we'll get to AJ Ricochet later. R-Truth escaping with the 24/7 championship. Well, he lost it and then he wins it, then loses it again, yada yada. Championship changes hands. Cedric becomes champ. Slater becomes champ. EC3 becomes champ. And then EC3 is walking back up the ramp and then gets um distracted by Carmella, and then R-Truth throws him up and wins it again. So there you go. Then we had Kofi versus Sami Zayn. Kofi wins. This match was longer than the Kevin Owens match, which is good, I guess. Like Kevin and Kofi and Sami was good, but Kofi and Kevin was just short because I guess it had to be. But either way, Kofi beats both of them, so that's cool. Alexa Bliss versus Naomi. Alexa Bliss wins. This match was short. Was okay, I guess. And then Bliss and Nikki Cross versus Natalya and Naomi. Bliss wins again. So yeah, Alexa Bliss gets 2 wins back to back. And there you go. R-Truth and Ricochet. This match was awesome. I would have had Ricochet win, but with the whole AJ telling Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson they need to win, I understand why AJ won. But hey, we'll get AJ versus Ricochet for the US title at some point, so that'll be cool. And I say at some point because as of right now, it's not scheduled for Extreme Rules. But hey, we got another 2 weeks or so I'm sure they'll put that in there. All right, now on to SmackDown. There were 2 out of 3 Falls matches. Why there were 2? Because of the whole commercial break thing. So, start out with the New Day. Kofi coming out celebrating his championship retention. Dolph saying that he's not done with him because why? Everybody's in Singapore and they're in Japan. So Kofi and Dolph is your only main event that you're going to get. Is it a bad main event? No. It's pretty good, actually. But first, before we get there, we get Xavier Woods and Big E versus Daniel Bryan and Eric Rowan. Xavier Woods and Big E win. So they're probably next in line for the tag titles, which that match will probably happen at Extreme Rules, I'm guessing. So yeah, then we have New Day and Heavy Machinery versus Daniel Bryan, Eric Rowan, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn, because Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn come out to attack New Day. Heavy Machinery come out to make the save, and naturally, yes, I said naturally, a 4-on-4 tag match ensued. Because why not? Either way, faces win. Because Kevin Owens walks out on Sami Zayn. Why Kevin walked out on Sami, you ask? Well, I don't know. Because they didn't talk about it at all. Either way, Elias and Miz, 2 out of 3 falls. Elias wins. Miz wins 1 fall, Elias wins 2. And Miz doesn't get Shane McMahon, which if you had a Shane McMahon versus Miz match, you would have just had it on a random SmackDown next week, so it doesn't even matter. Bayley versus Nikki Cross. Nikki Cross wins. Alexa Bliss gets a title shot. Nikki Cross wins, and Alexa Bliss gets a title shot. Why? Because they don't want Bayley to fight anybody on SmackDown, I guess. That's my reason for it. Storylines or booking or writings or whatever. That'll give you another reason. Ember Moon versus Sonya Deville. Sonya Deville wins. Why Sonya Deville needed the win? She didn't. Ember Moon should have won, but it is what it is. I'm sure we'll get Ember Moon and Carmella versus Mandy and Sonya at some point, since Mandy and Sonya are messing with both of them. Kofi versus Dolph. Kofi wins. Dolph wins 1. Kofi wins 2. People are like, Kofi actually had a pinfall happen to him. But it's not like he had a pinfall to lose a match. It was a pinfall in between falls on a 2 out of 3 falls match, so it doesn't really mean anything. At least in my opinion. So we had 205 Live. Drew Gulak cutting a promo talking about how Whoever wins tonight's match, I'm going to beat them at Extreme Rules. We had Gentleman Jack Gallagher versus Mike Kanellis. Jack Gallagher wins and Mike Kanellis walks out. It's obviously a storyline because we know you signed a 5-year extension. We already know this, Mike Kanellis. Don't BS us with these storylines, bruh. Anyway. Then we had Jobber match next? Yes? No. Promo, and then main event. Okay. So Tony Nese cut a promo talking about how he wants to win back the Cruiserweight Championship. Tozawa basically said the same thing. Well, there was a squash match. Sorry. Humberto Carrillo in a squash match. He wins. Yay. Then we had Tony Nese and Tozawa. Tony Nese wins, so he gets another championship shot. I thought the championship rematches were over. Well, they find workarounds. Gotta love those workarounds, right, people? You guys know. You guys get it. Anyway. Is it actual NXT's? Oh, wow, yeah. This is a courtesy of WWE Network, huh? Anyway. NXT UK, Mark Andrews versus Joseph Connors. Mark Andrews wins. I'm glad to see Mark Andrews getting some wins. Grizzled Young Vets mock the tag team division. Okay. And they say they're gonna. Who are they fighting at Download Festival? Oh, Mustache Mountain. So yeah, they say they're gonna beat Mustache Mountain. I want Mustache Mountain to win the tag titles, so I'm going for Mustache Mountain. Xia Brookside versus Killer Kelly. Xia Brookside looks awesome. Killer Kelly looks awesome. Xia Brookside wins, which was awesome. Walter versus Travis Banks. This match was awesome. Walter wins. Retains the UK Championship. Who's going to take that title from Walter? I don't know. Could be Pete Dunne if they wanted it to be, which means they'd have to give him another shot, which means that he would have 3 matches against Walter, which, hey, I am totally here for. So, NXT, we had Joaquin Wilde, a.k.a. DJZ, and we had Angel Garza, a.k.a. Garza Jr., from Impact Wrestling. Both these guys are from Impact Wrestling, actually. Who won? Joaquin Wilde. My boy. Anyway, this match was awesome. All of those NXT breakout tournament matches, they're probably all going to be awesome. So I'm expecting awesome matches, nothing less. The pressure's on. Anyway, Kushida cuts a promo talking about how he'll beat anybody. That's what I like to see. Competence. Even if it's, I don't know, maybe true, may not be true. He really hasn't got a lot of people on the roster, so we'll see who he beats and who he doesn't. Will he win his NXT championship match on the first try? Let's see. I mean, I'd like to see it. I'd definitely prefer to see Kushida as North American champion over Velveteen Dream, or Kushida as NXT champion over Adam Cole. Adam Cole's great, but Kushida, come on. He's awesome. Yes, I just said Kushida's better than Adam Cole. Don't at me. But none of you can, because not many of you know my Twitter, so there you go. So anyways, Street Profits versus Forgotten Sons. They put the NXT tag titles on the line and Gunner still interferes. Shouldn't the Street Profits be pissed off that they lost? Or they didn't win? Not Street Profits, sorry. Forgotten Sons should be pissed off that they didn't win the tag titles. But it is what it is. Street Profits win by DQ. Keith Lee versus a jobber named Nios Ricos. Keith Lee wins, and then we have Shayna versus Io. Shayna wins because Io's slamming her head against the steel cage door. She's pulling back the steel cage door to slam it into Shayna, and then Shayna falls out of the cage, which is, of course, what Io didn't intend to happen. And then Io turns heel on Candice, and I'm like, heel maneuvers by Io Shirai. Heel maneuvers. You heard it here first. 2019. What's up? Anyway, so yeah. Io's a heel now. Heel v heel, Shayna and Io. I guess. I'm here for it. I mean, what else am I gonna get? Candice versus Shayna? Well, yeah, that'd be good. So, sure. Heel v heel, Io, Shayna. Let's go again. And then we have Roddy versus Tyler Breeze next week. And Isaiah Swerve Scott, a.k.a. Shane Strickland. Yes. Versus Cameron Grimes, a.k.a. Trevor Lee. Also, yes. So those two matches are happening next week. Those matches are going to be great. What do we see next week? It's going to be great. It's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. Stomping Grounds. I don't even want to talk about it. So, I won't. So, there you go. So, yeah. Well, we'll say this. Stomping Grounds was meh. You guys watched it. You guys know. And if you didn't watch it, don't. I mean, other than Ricochet winning the U.S. title, which is good, Drew Gulak winning the Cruiserweight title, all right. What were the good matches? The tag match with Kevin and Sammy and the New Day, that was all right. Tag title match, that was all right. Universal title match, that was meh. Seth Rollins won. Duh. There was no IC title match. What other matches were on the show? I'm not even remembering. There were women's title matches. Obviously, you know who won those. Becky and Lacey was okay. Bayley and Alexa was okay. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. You know, it's dark back here because I don't feel like turning on the light. So, out like a light because I'm going off like a light. Switch.